Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Royal Lion Tribe of the Kingdom of Heaven on Earth. Happy full moon in the fiery sign of Leo the Lion. The Royal Lyran nation of New Lemuria is with us now for the final shift of consciousness into the new angelic human of the gold luminous ones. The pride of the Lion Kingdom is complete, and all kings and queens have been crowned and returned to their thrones for their final mission and coronation of divine countenance. All is being exposed and revealed in this time of the great revelation and transfiguration of all manifestations in creation. Synchronizing with this Leo full moon is the galactic signature on the Mayan calendar of Keen 169, red cosmic moon. These are the codes of the yang, fire energy of the divine masculine merging with the divine feminine, yin of the waters of La Luna, as we realize our oneness with cosmic consciousness of our eternal sacred self. With these powerful celestial alignments, our Solaris exploded today with a massive CME overnight, sending Gaia and all ground crew the higher frequencies and codes for the final mission of this phase of ascension. With these powerful waves coming in, we had two massive Earth activations with a M6.2 earthquake in Guatemala, Central America, and an M6.8 just south of Fiji Islands, both on the Ring of Fire. These are the starfire codes of purification, resurrection, and ascension, transmitting to every living sentient being of the light of the 144. We are in the ultimate butterfly effect, where every thought, emotion, feeling, and action is affecting the whole simulation. Everything you think and feel ripples out into the collective field of consciousness we call the Akash. Every moment is recorded and held within the electromagnetic field of the cosmos. Today is also the butterfly full moon on the Mayan calendar, connecting us with Hunabku, the galactic butterfly at the center. In this fractal holographic universe, each piece is a representation and mirror of the whole. In truth, nothing is separate, but yet as conscious beings of light, we experience the reality of separation. This is symbolized by the concept of one in the many and the many in the one. As all is coming to completion, as the totality of the Great Spirit is being reintegrated and remembered in the hearts and minds of all sentient beings, we continue to hold the line and keep the faith, for we are the ones the world has waited for. Now is the time to rise and shine our brilliant diamond light for all to be freed. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below on what you're experiencing and feeling in these intense times, and please share this video with your tribes all over this realm. Help assist us in this great mission of ascension. Now, with these powerful energies coming in, we had many earth changes and activations all over this realm. We had massive flooding in Brazil, in Petropolis, and Rio de Janeiro. As Gaia continues to purge and cleanse in this great transformation, our prayers, love, and blessings go out to all of our people suffering due to these great earth changes. We also had many activations all over this realm with 123 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours. The most powerful, as we said earlier, the 6.8 south of Fiji Islands on the Ring of Fire earlier today in the sacred portal of Portugal. 4.913 Divine Goddess, Dominican Republic, 3.737 into the 73, 100-kilometer depth. New Atlantean energy, divine masculine. In the root chakra, Pachamama, South Sandwich Islands, we had a 5.5 magnitude, 35-kilometer depth, 555 portal. Then in Chile, South America, Andes Mountains, Kundalini of Pachamama, 4.1, 53 kilometers depth, the mirror of the 3588 portal, synchronizing with this Lion's Gate energy coming through this Leo full moon. Alaska Peninsula and the crown of Lemuria, we had a 3.333, divine mastery. South Pacific Ocean, 4.9, another 13 code of divine goddess. Central America, Guatemala, we had a trinity. If you saw the video we released earlier today, we spoke of this. The first was the second most powerful activation of the day with a 6.2 magnitude, 83 kilometers depth at 7:12 UTC, and then a 4.5 Council of Nine energy, and then a 4.1 triple code. We had a 5-0 in Tonga, Puerto Rico 3-1, Central America, Nicaragua, home of our Mayan elders, 4.6, 171 kilometer depth. San Juan Bautista, California 3.1, South Africa, Carltonville 4.2, Cambria, California 3-0, Gulf of Alaska, Crown of Lemuria 4-0, then in the heart of Lemuria, Pahala, Hawaii 3-0, then in the Sacred Portal, Greece, Prairie 4.3, Okinawa, Japan 4-1, Nicobar Islands, India 4-7, then the most powerful activation of the day south of Fiji Islands with the 6.8, 535 kilometer depth, another 53 into the 3588 portal at 2021 UTC, 23.787 latitude, 180. This is exactly halfway between the full revolution of from the prime meridian out. This is half the circle, half the way around Pachamama, or across, however you want to look at it. Another activation in Prairie, Greece 4.2, Central Mid-Atlantic Ridge 5-0, Cambria, California another 3-4, Chile another 4-1, Puerto Rico and another 3-3, Ionian Islands of Greece 4.3, and then another powerful activation in the root chakra, 5.5, fifth dimensional energy coming in, 10 kilometer depth, 5 into the 10, 5 elements, 10 organs. We're seeing a lot of mirror code, a lot of double activations and all these powerful portals, preparing Gaia and all her children for this final great ascension and quantum leap of consciousness into Homo Luminous, beings of eternal light. Now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 2 degrees, 46 minutes Virgo. The sun is at 28 degrees, 23 minutes Aquarius. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 29 degrees Aquarius. A butterfly emerging from a chrysalis. Another butterfly symbolism, symbolic of humanity emerging from the sacred cocooning. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 3 degrees Virgo. 2 guardian angels bringing protection. We need all the help we can get in this final activation and transformation from astrologyweekly.com. Now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Oracle deck, Moonology, from Yasmin Boland. And the card she pulled for you today, powerful card, New Moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. This is for you and all of humanity. 444 coming in, 818. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. The card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy, so now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. Attune to the moon. Get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. Additional meanings for this card. You will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. The teaching. We often feel that it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic, to create the money you want so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember, though, that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. Another interpretation, being grateful and appreciating what we have while striving and working towards our dreams, our visions, and our goals, all while holding the vision of the new earth. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster, Blue Ray Pulse coming in soon. I feel a revival of souls related to Mercury, astrocartography. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Grace Solaris, powerful plasma waves just entered gravitational field. Hold on to your hats, activating Kundalini and upgrading light body. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lappin, we had a full-on halo CME, the most powerful of the solar cycle so far, it's been reported. Non-Earth facing, but we can feel these. Solaris is powering up just as we are. A lot to anchor and unfolding behind the scenes as we finalize the final purification of ours and the planetary morphogenetic field. For all new to keep coming online rapidly now as the old, artificial, and inverted realities and consciousness continue to quantum collapse in on itself. Mass unveiling in progress, all remaining illusions lift, masks come off. The truth that is everlasting arises from within as we wake up from the dream and spells of forgetfulness now. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Moricetti, Orion light on our journey, beyond all illusions at one point dark and light merge together in sacred union. Now a doorway is activated, separation dissolves. The light of Orion is opening up a huge doorway in these days. We are traveling through our dark and light aspects to activate a portal inside of us. Light within the dark and dark within the light. In the universe of duality where everything is perfectly orchestrated from above. The opportunity for mastery of the illusion of duality and separation is now here. Get ready to let go of the illusions that we are right and others are wrong. Get ready to travel beyond fear, beyond guilt, beyond shame, beyond duality. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn, full moon in Leo, the 16th of February. The power of this full moon is the power of the royal, divine, feminine lioness. Step forward into your power and sovereignty. The time is now. The waves of power support you. Love and joy and peace to all. Humanity rises, the earth rises. It is a new dawn for us all. From StarChildGlobal.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, awaken from the dream. As your reality is shifting, your internal desires are changing. Internal light source, higher light mission, expanding. It's not a coincidence. You are being called to awaken deeper and deeper. Please acknowledge the great achievements of you, releasing cellular memories as you activate, awaken. Self-love is of great importance. To be in gratitude for the advancement of your physical vessel. Know your energetic presence is greatly assisting the process of awakening, ascension. Acknowledge the power of you. Journal your thoughts, your light expansion. Dream of your future. Daydream of being with us. Sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen, from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Sean Caulfield. Butterfly full moon today, the 16th of February. 7, Con, Seed, Net, day 112 of the 9th wave. The energy is pulling our inner world into a spiritual rebirth and a metamorphosis into butterfly. It's a process shifting our awareness over the next 2 to 3 weeks. The key is to hold center, look within and be true. Today is 7 Kan. 7 is reveal and is symbolic of the butterfly on the Aztec Tzolk'in calendar, a day of inner clarity without interference. Sustenance naturally manifests and patience is rewarded. Signifies the energy of gravity. It means the net, the snare, the problems that entrap us. The sign is the power to unite the people and the elements required to do what we need to do. We are in the 7th 20-day cycle, being the middle of the 260-day Tzolk'in. These 20 days are also symbolic of butterfly. Butterfly holds the consciousness of revelations. Through metamorphosis, time transforms into a butterfly. Butterflies are beautiful and seen as a metaphor representing spiritual rebirth, transformation, change, hope, and life. It is noticeable that the middle of the 260-day Tzolk'in, being the 130th day of 13 Ok, dog, will be on the 2/22/2022, and the middle of the 360-day Tun. The 180th day will be the 10 days later on 3/4/2022, 10 Ahau, light, very closely aligned. This alignment can assist the energy of a spiritual rebirth and a metamorphosis into a butterfly. From the universalfrequency.com. And today from Isis Channelings. Know your worth to attract your worth. Full Moon Leo. The full moon in Leo takes place against the backdrop of intense energies of the pull and push of the polarities, energy of 22, as they seek balance and union in order to transcend to the next evolutionary spiral of ascension. And it is against this backdrop that important choices are set to be made under the guidance of the light of this full moon. Choices that amount to the rewriting of the future timelines which we are anchoring, seeding in this gateway of 22. Choices that impact the present and future but carry the baggage of the past karmic cycles. Can we break out of the karmic loop now? That's the question. The polarities may be viewed from various lenses of masculine, feminine, spiritual knowing, physical incarnated reality, lower chakras, higher chakras, intention, action. The ongoing Mars and Venus close tango through February and March, they conjunct twice in this time period, zeroes in on the potential union, sacred marriage of the divine masculine and feminine, a union that for the past many thousands of years has weaved a never-ending loop of karmic debts and retribution with shadow patriarchy and shadow matriarchy as its loyal guardians. Venus in its Capricorn cycle 2022 through 2023 is bringing to the fore the purification and cleansing of the matriarchal lineage that has corrupted patriarchal attributes at its very core, thus providing us the support we need for a clean slate to activate this union at its highest frequency. We have been hard at work to engage with this union within since the Venus cycle of 2012, and since we are now in the energy of 22 of soul connections, partnership, collaboration, and co-creation to birth a new reality. It is the union without that now seeks attention. This union without is throwing up challenges in the form of choices that could involve short selling, self-doubt, or self-abandonment with respect to one's sovereignty, self-worth, self-empowerment, and confidence, courage, all that we have worked so very hard to regain in the face of the raging fires of heart passion ignited by this full moon in Leo and the Mars-Venus close tango. We are rewriting our future here under these Lyran and Sirius energies, that reverberations of which we will be felt in the Akashic realms for a long time to come. We are regridding, reseeding the crystalline matrix of Gaia with our choices and intentions on this 22 gateway, which climaxes on the 22/2/2022, which will affect the course of our planetary and cosmic history apart from personal soul trajectory. So the choices you make now are of paramount importance. Advice: go with the flow, observe what the universe is offering to you, but remember you have the power of choice at all times. Face your vulnerabilities without self-doubting or self-sabotaging your sovereignty, self-worth, self-belief, power, magic at the altar of illusions of fiery desire, passion, and outer validations or happiness. Know and believe in your worth to attract your worth. And light and grace and joy be the change you want to see. Sake na. From IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Alex Miles, Full Moon Blessings, 16/17, February 2022. We will all be feeling something magical in the air as the vibrant full moon in Leo, which is ruled by the sun, occurs on the same day as an extremely rare and magical alignment between Mars and Venus, the power couple of astrology. This is the second celestial meeting of a triple conjunction for these two intensely loved-up planets. The first took place in July of 2021, and the third and final meeting of this phase will be on March 6, 2022. Mars, the god of war, motivation, sex, determination, and passion, emanates masculine energy, while Venus, goddess of love, beauty, attraction, romance, values, desire, and creativity, is the essence of feminine energy. The duo will be dancing together, moving close to one another, heating passions and causing sparks to fly until early April. This is a meeting of the divine masculine and divine feminine energies, so don't be surprised if soul connections merge and suddenly become deeper and more harmonious over the next few weeks, or if a new romance suddenly ignites. This can also be the balancing of the divine masculine and feminine energies within ourselves, so it is possible we could go through a huge internal recalibration and energy shift during this time. Leo's positive and high vibrational energy will help us boldly manifest our creative goals and turn hobbies and interests into careers that we feel passionate about and proud of. Our imagination will be running wild, and we will feel far more motivated, innovative, driven, and inspired than we have in a long time. As there are currently no planets retrograde, this is a phase of forward-moving energy, and it is the optimum time to take productive steps towards making our wildest creative dreams become a reality. The moon also squares the north and south nodes, Taurus and Scorpio, relating to the journey we have taken so far and where our destined path is heading. This means that whatever is predestined for our future could become clearly visible during this full moon, and we get an extremely rare glimpse into what the future holds. It could also mean we receive unexpected news or a new opportunity to alter our lives and receive abundance in ways we may have only previously dreamt about. The full moon rises between Leo's brightest stars, Algebra and Regulus, and they will both be visible on either side of the moon. This cosmic energy brings magical energy, so make a wish on the evening of this full moon, and be open to extraordinary blessings and an abundance of miracles. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Help is here expanding your psychic sight with more downloads. The third eye chakra is lit with your destined assignment. You know exactly what needs to end, change, and be redirected to be on a path of success. Today's partnership of the Mars and Venus conjunction on the Leo full moon is bringing traction to move you forward on this path and ascend higher. Divine unions are moving away from the difficulties of the past, as the hardest part is now over. The masculine and feminine are understanding those lessons and are collectively moving on to healing. New higher standards and relationships are clearly known. The spiritual growth is bringing unions closer together, more connected, and have a stronger bond. The Holy Spirit is helping the Divine Masculine receive the breakthroughs, showing them the new earth template they came here to master. As leaders of the way, it is love and affection that they're being called to offer the Divine Feminine Christ. This activation is entering their heart space, igniting them to follow their heart. Divine communication is guiding them on how to proceed forward into this destined timeline side by side with the feminine. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Eric Roth of Inspiral Nexus, from Shamanic Astrology Mystery School, Mars-Venus conjunctions in 2022. On February 16th, the day of February's full moon in Leo, Mars catches up with Venus in a conjunction at 16 degrees 53 minutes in the sign of Capricorn, and they move into conjunction again March 5th and 6th at 0 degree 1 minute in Aquarius. What does this period of time mean astrologically? For Mars, it is a time of maturing wisdom and knowledge. This could be resisted, of course, by the masculine and those not able to grow and see beyond pride, profit, and ego. However, the opportunity is there for an instinctual assessment of what once was and now is. It is a time to gather a full comprehension of the resources, systems, and structures around to see what works and what doesn't work. The result is an intention to choose something that is beneficial for long-term sustainability beyond just the bottom line or profit margins. With Venus, it is about the grandmother wisdom and expertise to seed something from the chaos of our times. This can offer us patience and an obligation to manage our resources and knowledge in a more sustainable way. We can ask ourselves questions during this Capricorn period from late January to early March about what is truly important. We can inquire about what it takes to sustain a comfortable life, but not a life to excess. Where do our responsibilities fall upon? Are we taking responsibility for what we are aligned with in our soul's journey? How will it benefit the livability of future generations, not just to live, but to thrive? From InspiralNexus.com. And from Here in the Moon Astrology, Wednesday, the 16th of February, 2022. Today's Leo full moon marks a personal, psychological, psychic, and planetary crossroads. The sun and moon square the nodes of fate and Sedna, the resurrection archetype across Taurus, Scorpio, and a powerful fixed grand cross. Mars and Venus are conjunct at 16 degrees Capricorn. Just days before the exact U.S. Pluto return, the snow moon is reactivating the degree of the great American solar eclipse of August 2017, which literally occulted, overshadowed the U.S., dividing it in two. At this energy's crossroads preceding the rising Jupiter-Neptune April tsunami of inspiration and disillusion, you have a choice to live Groundhog Day on repeat or to apply emergent thinking, choosing to shift out of past entanglement towards seeding an entirely different future by deliberately rerouting your entrained and conditioned responses. This is an unprecedented opportunity to shift into the next cycle of remembrance, to release yourself from expired karmic contracts. Begin by insourcing everything you've been outsourcing and deconditioning yourself so you can be free and still live in a world that is not yet free. Enjoy the world, but on your terms, without being sucked into the denser energies. Chandra symbol for the full moon in Leo, 29, a broken sword. From Here in the Moon Astrology.co.uk. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leo White Horse. Venus conjunct Mars, full moon in Leo on the Sabian symbol, many little birds on a limb of a big tree. The cosmic lovers kiss in the skies after a long dance, blessed by asteroid spirit, as they do. It's like a moment of conception, the seed and soul, the idea, the passion, the goal-given life. Something within comes together, heart and motivation, love and strength, a union of divine opposites finding their way to blend and bond. Relationships have the potential to take the next step. With the full moon in Leo, there is an acute need to be seen and heard. All of us are special, worthy of love, honor, and respect. But Pluto's connection to this lunation stirs fears and can mean we feel awkward. Our shadows are showing, so we need to get creative, be playful, get out of our own way. Life, too, is a dance, twirling us between dark and light. We all trip over our feet sometimes, stumble out of step, laughing. But if the pressure is too great, too hard, too much, just stop and indulge your inner child. Listen to the birds. Their song will lead you back to your heart. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from Harmonic Convergence 2020 through 2028, 13 moon, 13 days of harmony across timelines. On the Tzolk'in count of 260 days, today corresponds to Keen 169, 13 moon, marking the day number 13 of the 13-day cycle of the Red Earth. This is the 13th cycle of 13 days out of 20 of the 1320 matrix that started on Keen 157, 1 Earth, powered by synchronicity, evolution, and navigation. Major synchronizations took place during these past 13 days. Today, day number 13, 13 moon, is guided by Keen 13, 13 Skywalker, 1313, and we are completing our important milestones. 13 Tzolk'in cycles from the last solar annular eclipse before the closing of the 13th Baktun of recorded history on November 13, 2012, Keen 169. 8 Tzolk'in cycles from June 6, 2016, Keen 169 marked the exact midpoint of the 8-year Venus-Earth pentagonal cycle, 2012 through 2020, that started with the Venus transit of June 6, 2020, Keen 9, 9 Moon. 5 Tzolk'in cycles from July 26, 2018, NS 1.31.1.1, Keen 169, marking the start of the 13-moon year known as the new Sirius cycle 1.31.31, is inverse of 1313. Time is art, 5, 8, 13. The multidimensional relevance of Keen 169. In 104 years, Venus completes 169 orbits around the Sun. This corresponds to 13 star pentagrams. In other words, these 13 star pentagrams correspond to 65 Earth plus Venus conjunctions and 169 13 times 13 Venus orbits around the Sun. 169 minus 65 equal 104 Venus round frequency. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Precept 12, dissolution of old structures as well as cultivation of universal compassion for all beings is the goal of the evolution of the planetary human. Love is always the answer, but love requires understanding, and understanding, or innerstanding as many say, requires reflection. With innerstanding, a sense of compassion naturally arises that opens our heart to a greater cosmic love story. What if this is all for love? What if everything was designed in beneficence for our soul growth? What if it is not like what we think? The creators of the new world are those that seek harmony first and foremost. They are the ones with clear and flexible minds that are unprejudiced by media and other influences. They are the ones with compassionate, pure hearts who have transmuted their reactive, biopsychic, emotional drives to serve a higher vision. Red Queen, Keen 195. Cosmic History quote for Moon 8, Day 10. Many scriptures tell us that the seed or innate or intrinsic knowing is planted within each human. This is based on the law of one. We are one being, there is one creator, one mind, and one soul. From 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 169, Red Cosmic Moon. Cosmic is the name for the number 13, and its keywords are transcend, endure, and presence. The last day of a wave spell is about contemplating the 13-day journey, which in this case began on Red Earth. 13 is a powerful number with a powerful message. We must endure to transcend, or in other words, progress must be earned the hard way and is not given easily. Think about what you have learned today and absorb that information as tomorrow a new journey begins. Today is Red Moon, which represents purification, universal water, and flow. The moon affects the ocean tides in our minds. It teaches us the lessons of letting go. Some things are just greater than ourselves, and we need to recognize that and concede. This is not about giving up, but rather trusting that things are going your way, without your meddling or input to throw things off course. The guide today is the Red Skywalker, which represents space, wakefulness, and explore. Whenever Skywalker leads, we are encouraged to get out of our comfort zones and explore. As today the Skywalker leads the moon, this suggests we explore how much we are able to go with the flow. Skywalker is adventurous and very brave. Follow that example, and that will do you good. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Cosmic Moon, 13, Muluk, Keen 169, 16th of February, 2022. Flowing with the Cosmos, 16-2-2022 equals 726 equals 78 equals 15 equals 6. Day codes 16, tower struck by lightning, unforeseen events. 7, mystic, magic, spiritual, initiation, solitude. 15, spiritual alchemy, charisma, magnetism. 6, heaven, Christ, harmony, romance, family. Month year codes 2 twins, partners, cooperation, alliances. 6 heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 8 infinite, abundant source flow. 20 the awakening, clear vision. 22 architect of peace, master builder. Keen 169 equals 16 equals 7. Mystic, spiritual, magic, initiation. A very feminine, fluid day to go with Gaia's flow. The goddess rises in all her cosmic glory on this full moon in Leo. Today is a very powerful, magical goddess day, as the moon represents the goddess, as does the 13th cosmic tone of creation. So the goddess code of Keen 169 is doubled today. We have a full moon in regal Leo today, crowning our power. The goddess is claiming her independence, her sovereignty, and her divine power. A very divinely feminine day. Indeed, the goddess has risen today, and you will sense her pure presence assisting you in transcending the old patriarchal paradigm. The old trance is ending, and love is rising to take its place. The goddess is calling you to actively listen. Can you feel her presence riding on the waves of pure cosmic consciousness? Go, goddess. And so we arrive at day 13, the final day in the Red Earth wave spell of evolution, through navigating our way through the signs, synchronicity, and earth magic, flowing and aligning with the rhythms and cycles of Nova Gaia. We commence this Red Earth wave spell on day 1, seeking to attract all that we require to connect with Mother Gaia through listening to her signs and synchronicity. On day 13, we evolve to realize that through our feminine goddess consciousness, we become one with Gaia's rhythms and cycles. As we merge with our planetary body through love, honor, and respect, we become one with the greater cosmos and all that is. Today, as we close this 13-day journey with Kaban, we have evolved to just hold the pure presence of Red Earth, becoming more fluid and hypersensitive to the cosmic cycles of our planet, becoming one with our Earth Mother, blending into her consciousness as she absorbs us into her being, as we all ascend together as one body. Tone of creation. Cosmic is the last and final tone of creation, the highest octave. Tone 13 operates in the spiritual realm. 13 is the mystical number of the cosmic order, the goddess and synchronic natural time. Cosmic action transcends, power endures, essence presence. Today you have incredible spiritual power at your disposal to transcend all those old patterns, releasing the limited conditioning where the world and its trappings dissolve into the cosmic mists. We can transform them by our pure presence, translating into pure bliss. We have arrived. Add some, I am here. This is the stage of having transcended the physical, emotional, and mental realms and arriving at cosmic consciousness. Today we can be still and connect to the essence of our greatest magic, the frequency of pure internal presence through the cosmic goddess. So, beloveds, a divine goddess day of transcendent being, expanding our cosmic antenna into the higher realms of the stars and other dimensions of the earth. Enjoy just being today. Today's question is, how can I allow the heart of the goddess to flow through my being as I expand into cosmic consciousness through my pure presence? As we bid adieu to Kaban, the beautiful, flowing, and synchronistic red earth, we guided our evolutionary journey over the last 13 days. Kaban provided the powerful GPS needed to show us where our collective destiny is leading us. Of course, all roads lead us back home to love, for why else do we incarnate in a body but to experience love in all its forms? Tomorrow we commence a brand new wave spell packed with the beautiful awakening of our precious hearts. Oak, the loyal white dog, is our trusted guide, and so our journey through the dream spell continues. Divine blessings for allowing the goddess power to flow through your transcendent beingness. In la ketch a la keen, Christina, white magnetic world bridger, keen 66. Keen 169, red cosmic moon. The mantra, the code for today is, I endure in order to purify, transcending flow. I seal the process of universal water with the cosmic tone of presence. I am guided by the power of space. And on this powerful day of transformations and activations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. 5555 coming in, 1010 portal, first portal to my sacred Condor. Now I'd like to thank everyone for supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help us continue bringing these free transmissions to the world, you can do so by doing a monthly pledge on Patreon or a one-time donation to our PayPal. Both links are at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. I'd like to thank Divine Sistar of the Light Sherry Wolf for another purchase today, and I'd like to thank Divine Sistar of the Light Monica for your purchases today. Thank you both very much. You can purchase my Sacred Condor's beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful codes from the Tzolk'in. Galactic Archetype, Cosmic House of the Healer, Third Heptad Gate. The High Priestess opens the door of the mystery. Enter the Healer, Priestess of the Moon, guided by the Prophet, Colonizer of the Lost Worlds, supported by the Compassionate, Bearer of the Teachings of the Heart, challenged, empowered by the World Changer, Master Alchemist, and he receives the hidden help of the wise, the governor, the wise judge. Coded by the red moon, my number is 9, the power of time, destiny, and life cycles, a taste of the living waters. Join me in the universal stream, purifying everything within my sacred torrent, and raising the vibration of each realm of nature. I am the harmony of all, in the regeneration of life. I am fluid and fluent in unison with the stages of the moon. I am the queen of the water that nourishes life. I'm the rain and the torrent just as it flows, feeding the plants and blooming herbs. My torrent I keep the affinity with everything. I'm crowned by refreshing splendor. From leaves, roots, seeds, and flowers, the supremacy of divine mind. Knowing myself and my infinite healing power, it is to abandon all doubt and follow the unique flow of faith. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed full moon in Leo, and have a most powerful journey through the corridor as we have 6 more days until the 22-22-22 portal of full activation and transformation. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step. Keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.